Hi, welcome back to the second installment of my YouTube channel here. Wow, so it's been over a week. I had every intention of filming again on Tuesday, since that's my usual day that I'm able to do it, but that didn't happen, ironically, because I got binge reading a book and the day kind of got away from me, which leads me into a weird thing I've noticed. I've been skimming around on BookTube, and it seems like most of the videos that are popping up, and maybe I'm just not digging far enough, but most of them are talking about their actual channel itself, like, oh, what I'm doing on my BookTube channel, top 10 book lists, that these will make you feel, swoony romance, whatever, top 10 underrated, overrated, I don't know. There seems to be a lot of, these are my top whatever, and there's a lot of like book hauls and why I'm leaving BookTube and why I joined, but I don't see a lot of people actually talking about books, and that kind of weirds me out a little bit. Why is that? Anyway, I was reading a book on Tuesday, and since it's Thursday now and this isn't a real good day for me to film, it'll probably be a short. Let me show you what I'm doing real quick, because I am out here with my project again. Today is boiling the sap that we were collecting the other day. So here's my setup. This is basically the heating station where we just start the sap warming in the big kettle on top, and this is where we're boiling it down in the pan. Basically, I'm just out here all day keeping the fires going and making sure these pans stay full of sap. So that's fun. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Anyway, so in the spirit of actually talking about books, this is the one I wanted to give a mention to today. Song of the Stars by Alexandra Gilchrist, which is a pen name for actually one of the gals that in my writer's circle, and I got to beta read this book before it came out and was fortunate enough to end up with a paper copy as well. That doesn't always happen. And I love this book so much. It's, as you can probably tell from the cover, it's meant to be a pulp science fiction in the classic sense. Lots of action, lots of fun, nothing too terribly deep or thought-provoking, although it does have some places where it slows down and builds character and follows some themes, which is really nice and gives it that extra depth. I'm going to give you a read of the back cover just because it'll be easier than trying to summarize. It's actually been a little while since I was able to read it. It came out, I want to say last year, and I read it before that, so it's been a little while. I can't speak today. Anyway, from the back cover, an alien prince who gave up everything to save his people, a young janitor who just wants to get home to his family, an intergalactic threat that could destroy them both and our world. A century ago, Prince Bolanos was offered an impossible choice: struggle through losing battle after losing battle while his people are decimated, or sacrifice his entire existence to become a powerful symbiotic weapon. But absolute power corrupts, and Bolanos' host is no exception. Forced to sever a lifetime bond to stop his host's cruel reign, Bolanos is left crippled and banished, with only the Song of the Stars to keep him company. Isaac Anderson is content to work nights as a janitor to support his wife and young daughter, but an unexpected attack on the research facility he cleans makes him a reluctant hero instead. Someone is collecting space weapons, and Bolanos is at the top of their list. Bonding with Bolanos could destroy the peaceful life he's built, but rejecting him could leave the whole galaxy open to a bigger threat than even he realizes. Together, Bolanos and Isaac could become an unstoppable protector, or they could become more dangerous than the destructive force they are trying to stop. The songs of the stars that helped Bolanos can keep them on the right path if only they listen. So anyway, this is from the description, obviously a cool science fiction. It's got some intergalactic fight scenes and some chases, and basically it's this character becomes a superhero in order to save the world. So it's got some fun superhero twist there, and lots of action, which I mentioned. One of the things that I really love about this is that the focus is on action, but it's also very family oriented, and you don't see that in a lot of books lately, and particularly a lot of science fiction. There seems to be a trend of the solitary, dark, mysterious hero, and this is not that at all. This hero is young, and he's innocent, and he's a family man, and family is really the most important thing to him. And one of the themes of the book really is learning to work together and to protect the people that you love, and the different ways that can look, which is cool. I love that family is such a big thing. What else? The writing. If you've ever read a lot of indie books, you'll notice that some of them lack a little bit of polish. They can be a little clunky sometimes. Some of them have great ideas and don't pull them off really well. And that's happily not the case for this book. It's really charming, really well written. It flows really well, and it's just a delight to read. So I hope that if you have a chance and it's something that interests you, that maybe you'll give it a look up. And that's it for today. If I talk too much longer, I'm probably going to have a small person coming out and interrupting me today. So we'll catch you again next time.